Chapter 2, A Chance to Grow. What did you ask me? Asked Queen Chrysalis, who was suddenly getting very defensive. Did he just ask me to show him what he really looks like? Somehow Sol was able to show Princess Celestia. Somehow I wasn't really a pony, but I'm still in another form, so I thought he would have talked to her into doing this at some point.
To show me what you really look like, I would have had Sol do that thing long ago where she can share her gift, but I actually respect others' privacy,
said Max, who seemed to be able to read her face what she was thinking just now.
Look, I'm just curious. I know you're a changeling, but I've never seen one, not in its true form, and you're the only one I know. Hey, I'm not testing you. I just trying to get to know you more. To be more accurate, I want to know everything about you. You don't have to agree to do it. I'm asking you, and I promise I won't tell anybody behind your back.
I see. Okay, I'll show you, said Queen Chrysalis, who decided then it was to risk trusting him as she steps back and is engulfed in a ring of green flame that covers her entire body as she reverts back to her true form. To be accurate, she almost looks like the Queen Chrysalis from the show, but not exactly. She's got a cuter face, her mane is shinier, and her body is more curvy. Uh-huh. What do you think?
Wow, you look more beautiful in this form. Is this really what all changelings look like?
Asked Max, who was suddenly making her blush. Well, no, I'm a royal changeling, which can grow taller than any other changeling in my hive. The others, which consist of drones and guards, are about the same size as the average full-grown mares and stallions when they reach adulthood, said Queen Chrysalis, who took a bit of pride in explaining things, as she pointed with a hoof to the strange-looking crown on the top of her head, as well as a horn. Plus, my horn is different than a changeling drone or a guard. Theirs are shorter and have 2 spikes, but the regular drone doesn't always have a mane, while their eyes are illuminated, which is different than mine too. But the biggest difference is this antennae. A royal changeling who has come of age is the only one who can grow one, which is when they are old enough to be a queen.
Wow, that's amazing,
said Max before chuckling.
Look, I'll be honest with you right now, Chrysalis. I have a crush on you.
You do? Said Queen Chrysalis, who was almost speechless by his sudden proclamation of love. But that's crazy. I'm a changeling, a creature that feeds off the emotions of love and...
I know, but have you felt the hunger for it at all?
Said Max, who got her attention.
I'll take that as reaction as my answer. I figured that your species must take love by force, but I got a bright idea right away that worked with my feelings towards you. What if you were given love freely without any fighting? What do you think would happen?
I would lose the ability to feed on love and be sated, said Queen Chrysalis, who realized this right then and smiled. This may actually help with my hive's survival. I should introduce this to everyone there and...
Yeah, but what about what I said?
Asked Max, who snapped her out of it. What he had just said. Oh, right, thought Queen Chrysalis before her ears drooped as she could barely look at him, as she was conflicted a little. I guess it's sweet, but you're not a royal, so do you think it would really be okay?
I hate to break it to you, but one of my cousins is married to a princess, so the royal conduct isn't very important in my society,
said Max with a serious look.
Remember the wedding, shining armor, the groom, and Princess Cadence?
Oh, right. Well, okay. I don't know a thing about love as a relationship, but I'm interested, so I want to. I want to be your special same creature, said Queen Chrysalis after a moment of hard thought.
Yes.
Said Max before coming closer and surprising Queen Chrysalis with a big move he just made on her. What was that? Asked Queen Chrysalis, who suddenly found herself in his arms with a face up against hers as he had locked lips on hers in some way.
It's called a kiss, silly. It's one way how others express their love for each other without words.
Said Max, who could tell she was really enjoying it.
I mean, it's a pony thing, but...
No, I like it, and I think I could get used to it, said Queen Chrysalis, before going for a deeper one with him. Meanwhile, in a place beyond time and space, Chronica was filling some paperwork on those she and her secret organization had helped when she said, as she used a magic crystal ball to look in on two very special people she and her group has helped. Now, how are these two? Well, Chronica smiled at the fact that she was finding out that Queen Chrysalis had hooked up with Max and had now started to go even closer together. Well, it seems my thoughts about sending these two to the same place were right. I knew they were destined for someone special, but each other wasn't what I predicted. I haven't used my power to see the future in years since starting the Time Ghosts. I don't have to recruit for missions unless those clowns show up, so I'll leave them alone. So who's next on my list? Chronica put away the crystal ball and turned to her favorite list of people who have yet to have their fate decided in this timeline she's staying in. And they all might change their fate, wrote Drone, almost changed on both Queen Chrysalis and Pyromax's fate, as well as the words possibly happy with the changes so far, and they're going to change each other's fate well for the better.